Today we're going to talk about an ETF that for me personally is a real cash machine. It's paying quite a lot of dividends each quarter, and also growth over time is going really fast. If you are curious, then watch this episode. So before we're going to do a deep dive in this ETF, I'm going to show you my current position. The ETF is called the Van Eck Morningstar Developed Markets Dividend Leaders. I have 306 pieces with a current price/value of more than 16,000 euros. My average price is around 43 euros, and the current price of the ETF is around 53 euros. And as I mentioned, it's paying quite a good dividend, but also growth over time is doing well. Let's get into the numbers. So always when I need information about an ETF, I go to the same site. It's called justetf.com. This site combines all the information I need, and today I will be showing you all the important information with the Van Eck Morningstar Developed Markets Dividend Leaders ETF. As you can see my mouse, here you have different kind of options. You can see the overview, the charts, the basics, the holdings, savings plan, performance, and dividends. And what I always like to do is to read those documents. For now, I'm not going to open them, but if you have the time and you want to buy a new ETF, please open those documents and read. So this dividend ETF started in 2010. And over the last couple of 10 years, the profit is more than 220%. With this current price, with these profits, you are beating the market definitely. I started 2 years ago. This is April 24. From this period, April 24 till now, me personally, 60% profit in 2 years. That's a very good result. And this includes dividend and growth over time. What I like the most about this site is this part of the site. I'm going to zoom in out a bit. Here you can see on the left the top 10 holdings, on the right the countries, and below you see the sectors. And this gives me insight in the diversification this ETF is offering. Well, with the current positions, the United States is definitely the biggest. But if you look at all the European countries in it, I think that the overall weight of the European countries will be higher than the United States. For me personally, that's a good sign. At the top 10 holdings, you can see that there's currently quite a lot of energy. ExxonMobil, Total Energies, and Shell. You can also see that in sectors that energy is rising. And I think the answer is really easy. That's because of everything what's happening in Iran. Just for an example, Shell 6 months ago, 33 euros. Shell this month, almost 40 euros. It's been rising very fast because of oil restrictions. And in fact, the impact of this is that financials has been going down and energy is getting higher. But overall, still, if you look at communications, healthcare, energy, financials, it's a good diversification. So this is one of the reasons why I like this ETF. It's dividend, growth over time, and diversification, countries, and also sectors. If you look at the dividend yield, in 2002 it was more than 5%. In 2004 it was 4.5%. And at the current price it's 3.31%. The reason is that this ETF has been growing so hard over time. The dividend yield can hold that. Still, the dividend yield is very good. It's €1.74. And what I like about this side is that on the right you see where my mouse is. This is 1 year ago. This is 25, 24. If you, for example, put it on 25, you can see the total return is 24%. The price change is almost 20%, and the dividend yield is 4.28%. And then there's good news, but also bad news. In June, they will do their second dividend payment of this year. Last year, in 25, it was 90 cents. In 26, the price is lower. They're going to pay 81 cents per share. As I have 306 shares, that would be almost 250 euros for me personally. Still a lot of money, but you always hope that dividend is higher than the last year. So, summary. This ETF has diversification. This ETF has a good dividend yield, paying each quarter, and growth over time is going faster, faster, and faster. For me, this is the biggest position, and if I look in the nearby future, I think I will keep adding extra stocks of this ETF. Thanks for watching. See you next time.